Hi Gemini, this is your May 2021 spiritual reading. Um, so the intention is to get messages to help you on your spiritual path and your spiritual growth. But whatever comes up, comes up, and we're going to go with it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, we have the shadow. We have the vessel. So this does remind me of the twins, which Gemini is ruled by the twins. It's part of your spiritual journey is understanding and accepting both sides of yourself, understanding polarity, the dark and the light. You know that to be whole, you have to be both dark and light. It's not just about being good and happy all the time. It's honoring the darker side of life, the more chaotic side of life, the feminine energy. It's really connecting to the feminine and the masculine, the dark, the light, the sun, the moon. Understanding both sides of everything. And also, again, another part of your spiritual journey is your connection to your body and understanding the connection between your body, mind, and soul, and how you can alter one area by altering another. So treating your body differently and taking care of your body actually helps your mind and your soul and your heart. Everything is connected. Everything is one. Yeah, a big part of your journey is understanding this oneness, this connection. And I feel like everything in your life tries to show you the same thing. So if you look back, you'll look back at what cycles, what patterns play out in your life, and try to really understand why is this happening? What archetypes do you embody? What lessons are you meant to learn in this life? Carl Jung really talks about how nothing in your life should be a surprise or should shock you, because once you understand your blueprint and once you're connected to your higher self, you know what archetypes you embody in this life and what lessons come in, what patterns will play out in your life, what all of these are trying to show you. There's nothing should be a surprise to you. We have the Natos. I don't know how to say that, but it's death, it's endings, I feel like you guys, Gemini is more plays around on the surface, is very connected to the 3D, doesn't dig deep into things. It's like you want to know a little bit about everything. And if something starts to get boring to you, you just jump to the next topic, next lesson, whatever. But there are, in your life, some things will happen that will have you dig deeper and have you it'll kind of make you uncomfortable because it's not your energy to dig very, very deep into things. That's more Virgo and Scorpio. So you might want to see if you have any Virgo or Scorpio in your chart and really try to work with those energies, work with those planets, because that is part of your spiritual journey. We have the box. To free yourself from the box, you have to see things from a different perspective. You have to understand all sides of things. It's like a certain event can happen and there isn't just one truth. It's everyone's perspective helps create a whole truth. And for you, it's very important to understand all sides of things, to think outside of the box, to get out of what you believe and be very open-minded. And with digging deep, I feel like a big part of that has to do with understanding the divine order amidst the chaos, you know? And so sometimes you do have to spend more time on certain topics, especially when it comes to universal laws. I want to say the more you dig, the more wisdom you find, the more diamonds and gems that you find. So again, a big part of your journey is the underworld. And again, the underworld is not a bad place. It's your subconscious. It's where everything that you're not dealing with lives, you know, and you have to deal with those things. And so at some point, I feel like, again, it's not in your nature to want to do this intense shadow work all the time, because you want to have fun, you want excitement. But there will come times in your life that will force you to do that shadow work. And, you know, Joe Dispenza talks about this, that transformation and digging deep and making those changes doesn't have to be forced upon you. You can choose to go there. You can choose to do that work yourself before something intense happens that kind of and by intense, I don't mean like something horrible. It could even be like a breakup that makes you fall into that depth and makes you deal with the root cause of things, your abandonment issues, maybe your commitment issues, whatever it is. It forces you to deal with them, but you can choose to do that shadow work. We have the animal. Yeah, there's a lot of root chakra energy here. And the root chakra, again, you have to dig a little deeper for that. You have to go into the darkness, go into your shadows, because there's a lot of wisdom lying for you there. And again, I feel like a big part of you guys are ruled by Mercury. So a big part of your journey is not only knowing a little bit about everything, but knowing a lot about certain topics. And again, I feel like that has to do with universal laws, or even yourself, like getting to the root of things, dealing with emotions that pop up, not just putting them to the side, following through on promises that you've made or on connections that you've started. You know, you don't just give up when something bad happens. You deal with it, and by dealing with it, you grow as a person, you heal as a person, you discover aspects of yourself that you have yet to discover. All right, let's see. Yeah, shadow work is the answer to your success. The deeper you dig, the more you heal, and the more abundance comes into your life, the more whole you become, the more you understand who you are, how the world works, how everything is connected. And it's like you learn the secrets, and you can use that however way you want. You know, for you, it could be that teaches you exactly how to manifest. It makes you a stronger manifester. So whatever you want, your abundance comes to you effortlessly. But for you, shadow work is key. Digging deeper within yourself is key. And the vessel, I definitely want to say for you guys, your body and your heart and emotions and your soul are very, very connected. So it's important, you guys, again, you're ruled by Mercury, so you might spend most of your time in your head, in your thoughts and fantasies, in logic, and, you know, whatever. You're in your head a lot, and you're meant to be able to come back into your heart and even in your lower chakras, and connect to your body, connect to the earth. Again, check to see if you have a strong Virgo in your chart as well, and try to deepen your connection to those planets, because that will help ground you. That will help nurture your body, replenish your body. And the more, once you do that, you replenish your soul. It's like you feel better, you're happier, you see things more clearly. Even like colors are more vibrant to you. So how you take care of your body is very, very important for you guys. Okay, and I definitely want to say, you guys, with connections, you kind of jump from connection to connection. And again, when things get too boring or get too deep, you're out. Like, you don't want to deal with that. You want to have fun. But you guys are missing out on a huge blessing by walking away too soon. And I feel like if you actually stick with people and stick with connections and work through any problems that arise, of course nothing horrible, like if they're abusing you, cheating on you, being cruel to you, of course walk away. But if it's just some disagreements that you guys have, or the honeymoon phase is over and you guys have to kind of deal with reality, don't walk away. Try to stay. Try to experience what that deeper connection would be like, because there's a lot of wisdom and lessons and gifts that you will receive if you stick with it. These connections, these people are meant to help guide you to source and to help you understand yourself and deepen your own spirituality. But you walk away too soon. You walk away before the connection has the opportunity to transform you. So it would be in your best interest to try to stick around. Try to, again, work through any problems that arise. Try sticking to commitments that you make when it comes to connections and relationships. And for a lot of you, your pain when it comes to love and relationships is connected to a loss that you experienced in your childhood, in your family life. So this could be maybe a parent walking away, not being present, or passing away. You experienced a loss of someone that you loved or that you believed was there to love you and take care of you. And it's like your heart still remembers that. So you guys might, if you experience some kind of chronic pain in your body, or you have a problem with a certain area of your body, look into the spiritual meaning of that, what it's connected to, what trauma it could be connected to, because again, your emotions and your body are deeply connected. So any pain that you experienced in your childhood that you haven't dealt with gets trapped in your body, and it shows itself, through pain, through inflammation. So again, if you experience constant issues in a certain aspect of your body, dig a little deeper into that. See what the spiritual root of that is. See what the spiritual healing process of that is. All right. Let's see. Oh. It's interesting for you guys, like for some readings, with spiritual readings, we go deep in one aspect, but with you, this is so Gemini, where like there's information on all different aspects of your life popping up. And again, I feel like it's because everything in your life is connected to your spirituality, and it kind of goes with your Gemini energy, where there are lessons for you lying everywhere, in all different aspects. So it's meant to be still exciting for you, so you stick with it and you learn these lessons. But again, with some things, you do have to dig a little deeper to get the diamond, the gems that are lying underground. Yeah, the box. And you're really meant to reflect on everything that you believe in, all your everything you stand by, everything you believe as the truth. You're meant to question yourself and really dig deep. Ask yourself why. Why do you believe this? Is it because you grew up in a family who had these beliefs and so you just accepted them as the truth? Or does it truly resonate with your soul? Does it truly, do you have that gut feeling that yes, this is the truth? This is I believe in this because it aligns with my soul, with my core values. But yeah, you guys, it's very helpful if you sit down and make a list of everything you believe in, everything that you would fight for, that you are attracted to, and ask yourself why. Where did this come from? And you learn a lot about yourself. And those beliefs that you got because of others told you this is the truth, cross those out and start over. Start to think for yourself when it comes to that. Start from scratch. Pretend that wasn't the truth. What would you believe? What would you put in its place? All right, let's see. For you, who said this? Carl Jung. I think Carl Jung said this, that in order to get to heaven, you have to start in hell. You have to deal with your subconscious in order to have that awakening and that understanding, and to let the light in. You have to remove those blockages. And so for you guys, it's really digging deep into your subconscious, your shadow work. Do you feel safe in this world? Do you feel like you belong here? Do you feel connected to earth, to nature, to other people? And the animal to me is your lower chakras, your root chakra. So it's literally starting from the bottom, from the root, from your family life, where all your beliefs, what are you rooted in? What are your beliefs rooted in? Why do you do the things that you do? Why do you believe what you believe? Why do you behave the way you behave? And being able to find the root of everything helps you understand and ascend to the sun, to your crown chakra. And the more blockages you remove along the way, the more light that you let in, and the more clarity and understanding you have of yourself and of your life. All right, Gemini, we're going to get some Moonology cards for you. We have, don't let your past hold you back. And again, for a lot of you, I feel like there's some kind of trauma or pain that you experienced in your childhood and growing up that still has a hold on you, and that still affects your everyday decisions. And so shadow work is key for you guys. Really digging deep. Observe your thoughts. Observe your emotions. Get to know yourself. See what is your inner dialogue. Why is it that? Why do you walk away from connections when they get a little hard? Why don't you put in the work to make things better and to grow a stronger bond and to dig a little deeper with people? Gemini, we have a new start is coming. And I feel like the moment that you do that, the moment that you do that inner work, that clearing, that shadow work, you transform your energy, you transform your frequency, you ascend. And when you are radiating at a new frequency, your physical reality has to change to reflect you. And so the more work you do, the more clearing, the more shadow work that you do, again, the more your life changes, and the easier your manifestations come in, and the easier your abundance comes in. New opportunities fall into your lap. New people are drawn to you. New situations are drawn to you. Really, shadow work is probably the most important thing that you guys could do for yourself. We have emotions are running high. And again, it is through a deeper connection with your emotions. Don't run away from intense emotions. Don't run away from deep emotions, because a lot of times those lead you to these shadows, these repressed traumas and emotions that you haven't dealt with. And if you just allow yourself to experience it and stick with it, it'll show you exactly where you need to heal and what you need to face and what you've been repressing. And those become inner demons in a way, where they are like little children you're letting starve and you're neglecting, and they're going to try to get your attention, and it's going to keep getting more intense as time goes by, until you just see them, look at them, have compassion for them, nurture them. So again, don't run away from intense emotions, from deep emotions, from conflict even. Face it, see what it can show you, see what triggers you, follow everything, because it's at the root that all your wisdom and all your answers lie. So allow yourself to stick to your promises and stick to connections even when they get tough, because that is what's going to show you what you still need to work on, and where what you haven't dealt with so far. Alright, Gemini, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.